Hi, Baker Bear parents. It's Mr. McGill. I just wanted to walk you through the process of completing the online or in-person learning preference form that has been sent out to you that we also put on our school's website. I want to do this with you just so you can see what the information that it's going to ask of you. And then many parents have been asking for your student ID numbers. Please know that the district sent out a mass text email to all parents, provided that your information was correct in Infinite Campus. I know that sometimes phone numbers change, but if yours hasn't changed, your cell phone should have received a text message from the district yesterday with your student ID number on it. If you still didn't get it, that's totally okay because we can help. So I just wanted to walk you through how you can get that information if you haven't already asked of it from your student's teacher. So I'm going to share my screen here, and then we're going to take a look here. So we are on our Baker website, ethelbaker.susd.edu. And as you know, you guys have been doing a wonderful job of using this all year long. We have our tech issues help button where you can get assistance with technology, and that's the place that we're going to go today. But first we will click on the learning modes preference form. So I want you to click on this thing that says Survey Monkey, and in this week's announcement I explain what it's asking. So when we click on it, if we're using the English as our language, we'll just click next. But if we have a different home language besides English, which many of us do, you can select it here. So when I click next, because my home language is English, it asks for information about what your preference is if we do reopen schools, whether you want to stay at home and distance learning or explore the in-person, which would be on site. And so what the form asks you to do is fill out information for your student, including first name, last name, date of birth, our school name, obviously we know that, and then your learning mode preference, whether it's in person or if it's distance learning. If you are a Learning Hub student, you can select in person to keep things the same. Here is where you would be putting in your student ID number, okay, which is a different number for each kid. If you don't have that, then I want you to either call the school or go back to our Baker website, and under the tech issues button, we're going to click on that, and it's going to open up this form. Like I said, many of you have used it before. You will click on I need my student ID number, okay? And then once you've completed the rest of the forms, like how the best way to reach you is, and using your email, then somebody from the school will call you back with that ID number, and then you can successfully fill out the form, okay? So that's the basics of this. We need to get this information in as quickly as possible so we can know how to prepare. And then remember that your two options are at home or in person, and we don't know exactly what in person is going to look like. That's going to depend on a lot of things. One thing that I did want to invite you to is next Monday, the 15th at 5 p.m. for English, we will be having we'll be hosting a town hall. So basically I will send out a Zoom invite. Any parent that has any questions about reopening, I will be online to answer your questions and go over the things that I already know. I know that there's a ton of questions about it. And so that will be a time where I'll be available, as will Mrs. Bennett, to answer any questions we have about reopening based on what we know so far. So I hope that helps, and let us know if you have any questions. You can reach me by cell phone. My number is 916-716-2450. Have a great day.